Hey, my name is Shadowsense and you're watching Master Detective Archives Rain Code. You can actually see me in this episode. Haha, isn't that nice? Anyway, we're doing something. We're going somewhere. We have to, we have to go to a secret club in the Kamasaki district. Because that's where the first nail man killing took place. Gotta say, this area is looking really nice. I quite like it. Yeah, there's an illegal members-only casino located in the Kamasaki district. One can enjoy slots, roulettes, and card games, but many games have obscene rates and cheating is rampant. Credible rumors suggest that there's behind-the-scenes connection to Amaterasu Corporation. I wouldn't put it past them. Clock Tower, we've been there. Drone Umbrella, we've seen those. Yeah, there's 3 previous locations of Nailman killings that we have to investigate.
The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
Unless he killed everybody.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now,
damn,
let's be swift.
They are so cool, man.
Huh? Right.
Also, I'm using they for Halara Nightmare because last episode it was brought up that they're pretty androgynous and nobody can really determine whether they're a man or a woman, so I'm just defaulting to they for now.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
Right? I love it. I think it's great. I think it's sexy. Secret clubs, not so secret.
I'm all hyped up.
Especially when there's caution tape
Appears to be the
everywhere.
crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
What if you just butt slide down the
They shirk
stairs?
their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
Yeah, probably. Karate chop the caution tape. Doors unlocked. Interesting.
Let's go inside.
Let's just commit a little B&E. It's in the name of justice, after all, so it should be fine. Secret club, rumors about a detective deed, an identification card. These are granted by the WDO. Nuns' stockings. I'll have to read that one later if it pops up again. Look at that. You got a blackjack table, you got a roulette table, and you have a couple of slot machines, but one of them is clearly broken. Hi, Halara.
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's
How
name
could
is
you
Sugi,
possibly know that?
an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
Just like the loading screen said.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't
Interesting.
any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry.
Unless they don't.
Besides,
Just
no one's
saying.
able to reach that high up.
I have to look. Oh, they did the chalk outline for the corpse.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
Shinigami, they're all locked room mysteries.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
No, but we can guess by the blood
I
spatter.
told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is
Oh, right.
post-cognition, the power to see the past.
Oh, how handy.
It can only be used at murder scenes. To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered. Another
makes
way to
sense.
describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That's not easier to understand at all.
The perfect forte for a detective.
Wow, it's almost like the writers thought of that.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the
My
best
light
way to think of
flickering.
it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages
It
when
is.
the body was found.
Oh, no, it's fine now? I was gonna say, I tried to record one video with the main light on. My house is wired bad.
Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry.
Hey, you don't know that I have
Master,
nothing
give
yet.
your heart to help cheer me up.
Excuse me? I mean, if my heart is in my...
Of course not.
New key. Halara's forte is postcognition. Gotcha. I have to use that during the something deathmatch. Can't remember what it was called.
Postcognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives used their powers?
Oh yeah, I can like sense when they use their fortes, right?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
Maybe that's my forte.
Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
So it's not my forte, it's your forte.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
I'ma do some smooching?
What? Kiss Halara?
I'ma do some smooching.
Ha! I lied.
Oh. Damn it.
Did you blush? Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
That makes no difference to me.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active.
Hold hands, it's even more lewd.
That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
Halara, wanna do some hand holding like a bunch of degenerates? Let's hold each other's hand.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
I love the fast forward effect.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yeah,
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the
Unless
past
you're
too. I think.
too scared and awkward to hold my hand, Halara.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Ooh,
Huh?
rude.
Just the thought
Mean.
of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
I didn't
Ooh.
know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally.
Now you're like 50 times less cool.
I don't trust anyone. Except the dead.
Lame ass.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you,
Because of the money.
I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then hold my fucking hand.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
It's 1,000 Xian for hand holding.
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Aw, yeah, we holding hands. I love those just sort of grunts. I think they call those barks in voice acting, where you just do a bunch of like, good stuff like that. I think that's what those are called, barks.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago.
Yeah, because you're looking into the past.
So this is post-cognition.
I don't like the
Can you really
dolls.
see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte.
It's technically not mine, I think. It's technically Shinigami's. I don't know. I'm not. I'm a little confused.
But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO.
And are investigating someone named the Nail Man, who's all of his crimes are locked room mysteries.
Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Investigation. All right. Let's look at the corpse. Oh, I can. Okay. Wait, I can toggle post cognition?
The body.
That's a little
I see a
creepy.
body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet.
Creepy. Don't like that. Take a look at the vent.
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The
It
vent
is.
about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult can probably pass through.
If they squeezed, maybe. But we're also probably not talking about like a regular sized person.
I knew it.
Sure enough, the secret club has dolls nailed to the wall too.
Yeah,
That must be the Nailman's calling card. They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. Can't find a pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to the culprit. Let's try checking someplace else. Look at the corpse.
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old.
Good guess.
His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much.
No, you can definitely count them.
Must have been hammered in
Words
after
mean
he died.
things, damn it.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not
Oh,
Oops.
there are marks on him. Signs that he was strangled.
Strangled and then struggled to get free.
Vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. I'm such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why?
That's what we're trying to figure out. So, Nailman likes to strangle his victims first. Let's release
By the way,
Postcog.
Did you notice the nail below the vent?
Below the vent?
Oh, there's two of them. He climbed out.
Some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
He fucking climbed through the vent. Just like he climbed up and through the window. There's the bar, the door. Let's check around the entrance. Let's make sure there's nothing there that we've missed.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it
Interesting.
and forced their way in.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
Interesting.
That's...
The chair is knocked over. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and culprit? I don't know about that. The culprit could have knocked it over on purpose to throw off the investigation. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact that it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere. Right. Alright. Is there anything else around here that I can look at? Nope. Let's release the postcog. Examine the bar. Ah, there's investigate a slot machine. Anything down and up? Nope. Okay. What were they drinking? A key.
There's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key.
Makes sense.
It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery. Hooray!
Nope. Didn't mean to skip it. I keep doing that. I'm so sorry. Alright. Slot machine.
Yeah,
The slot machine is spotless. Looks like it was well taken care of. There's nothing here of interest.
Yeah,
Seems that way. Let's check someplace else. Right. Alright. The last place is a roulette table.
that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can here. No, there's the roulette table. Let's just take a quick look.
That's...
There's a doll nailed to the roulette table too.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel. The doll itself seemed to be the same as the others. There doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy. That is in and of itself sufficient knowledge. Oh. What about that one? Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related to the case.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Still got detective points for it, though. Finished!
That should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition.
Ah, they're smiling a little bit.
It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Oh yeah, we only have like 3 hours. In-game, of course. Metal Fox. The religion practiced at the church in Kanai Ward. Its symbol is a spear piercing a crescent moon. Its core doctrine is thou shalt not bear old prejudices. Alright, hang on. But where's the nuns' stockings? Damn it.
The building we're heading to is accessed through Ginma District. Let's hurry there.
Okay, we gotta go to Ginma. I believe is this way. Oops. I want to get caught on a street light. Nope. Nope, that's to the church. Ginma, I believe, is somewhere. Oh yeah, we gotta go up the thing and across the bridge, eh? Pretty sure. Yep, Ginma. Let us run through the rain. I need it to be rainy again. Nun stockings. All the nuns' red stockings have a thickness of 120 denier or higher. She's sensitive to the cold and seeks extra warmth. Inside the detective agency are a kitchen and a shower. Yako lives here. Alright. Well, let's just go straight across the street. As we can. But just crossing over this pedestrian bridge. Kinda want a drone umbrella. Not gonna lie. It'd be fun to have. I think I mentioned it a couple episodes ago. A mansion located in the high-class residential district on Montclair Street. The owner of the mansion made a sizable amount of money through real estate dealings. A man around the age of 30, an endless sea of rumors surrounds him. A department of Amaterasu Corporation is, yeah, okay. Shein, that's currency, clock tower, Hilara's coin. Ah. Alright, mansion time. Didn't mean to yawn through that, sorry. Oh, this isn't a mansion. Oh, there is a mansion. Okay.
Second crime scene.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
Ding dong, let us in.
It's closed, as expected.
Yeah, you can't just go waltzing through. More B&E. They're so badass.
Wait!
What's a little B&E between
It
investigators?
looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated.
Doesn't look dilapidated to me. It looks pretty well
The crime
kept.
scene is in the study near the back. Let's go. The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room.
Oh yeah?
The first person to find the body was always the same person.
Oh yeah, the fucking fanatic at the church.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Oh, I'm actually inside. It does seem a little...
Just 'cause you held hands with my master. I'll have you know, Master and I...
Aw, Shinigami is jealous.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
Nice try, Shinigami. You tried. Yeah, now that I'm actually inside, it does look a little dilapidated.
Place.
Not by
Oh,
much,
it's
though.
open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here, too.
Had to have been. Right?
There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Let's hold hands, Laura. Look at this aquarium. Fucking sick as hell. A long aquarium,
The
too.
crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the
Correct,
corpse
because
did.
it is a corpse.
The nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising.
Not if he was strong enough.
The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Maybe it does. It doesn't look as weird as some of the other dolls have. Lamp. Show me the lamp.
Oh!
The lamp's light is pointed at the table. Probably wasn't turned on at the time. I don't see anything suspicious. Does it seem like the lamp is related to the case? Or it doesn't seem like the lamp is related to the case. Fish. Hello, fishes. There's a huge tank here, but there aren't any fish inside. Living things can be seen through post-cognition. It doesn't have that ability. Okay, gotcha. Anything else? No. Why can't I walk around in post-cognition mode?
Oh my, this is quite nice.
Alright. Bookshelf first. Oh, stacked books. Two extraordinarily thick books are placed on the desk. It doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found.
Well,
The peacekeepers must have stacked them. Good grief, what a bunch of amateurs. The placement seems to be the only thing that's changed. I don't think this will help with the case. Alright, bookshelf. The series of books is arranged neatly on the shelf. There's no indication the books have been moved. I don't think they're related to the case. I agree. Let's look somewhere else. I agree. Let's look somewhere else. Painting. It's slightly ajar. There's an expensive looking landscape painting, but it's tilted. I wonder why. Could this be related to the locked room?
it appears.
Doubtful. Judging by the marks on the wall, I'd say this painting was hung at an angle. The peacekeepers must have altered it by mistake during their investigation. How confusing. Doll on the floor.
Oh!
Where did it come from? Several dolls have been nailed to the floor. After the clock tower and the secret club, this makes 3. Doesn't make it any less creepy though.
Beats me.
Now's not the time to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve this. Right.
I see.
The dolls have nothing in common, so I don't see any unusual markings either.
It appears.
Nothing to do with the case then. Dang, is there anything here that has to do with the case? I mean, there's the corpse on the ground.
It can't be. Yeah.
It's post-cog. Where the corpse may have been. Alright, more strangulation marks.
cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
Maybe he tried to garrote him first.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then,
He could have survived
to only
one.
have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
I think he was maybe garroted first. And then when that didn't work, went old ropey rope.
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age, but along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
Makes sense.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
Interesting.
Why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood.
What about
The
it?
nail wounds in the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways, but the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down
Oh.
his waist.
Blood
Interesting.
flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That's disturbing.
That is very disturbing to think about. Weird. Okay. Interesting. So what do we got over yonder this way? Just the bookshelf? Oh, there's that weird doll.
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out.
Where the fuck did he go?
Did the culprit do this on purpose?
It just slide down her spine and out her butt.
More disturbing.
But it's kind of creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
That's a great prank.
Why would you want to...
You know,
Oops,
this doll seems
sorry.
made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right.
It is a different
But it's made
doll,
of
yeah.
resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me. Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. It looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here?
Weird. Okay. Bookshelf near the hall.
Yeah,
Even in the past, several books lined on the shelf. I checked, but it doesn't seem like anything's different between them then and now.
I see.
In that case, it's probably not related to the case. I couldn't agree more. Now we just gotta investigate the entrance, yeah? Make sure it's a true locked room. The vent.
there is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
What's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Aw.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
What the fuck?
You're charging me?
Lady!
I jest.
Okay. She's just being a goof. They're just being a
The
goof.
marks
God,
on the
I
vent
fucked
seem
it
to
up.
be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just...
Yeah,
a hunch.
I just, you know, I have a death god that follows me everywhere I go.
Yeah, I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Xian as a reward.
I'm getting a headache.
That is interesting. Then there's the door itself.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
And this is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Oh, interesting.
Corpse. But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. One detail has
handy.
surpassed my efforts.
Right.
Let's see that photo. Oh, it's a kitty cat. Oh.
Huh? What's this?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
It's a sweet little kitty cat.
Oh, this
Love
is
that.
You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something that peacekeepers fabricated?
The peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Yes.
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I guess that does work as a sketch, but
Why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery?
I was expecting something a little more photographic.
Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
What? They have a cute little kitty cat at home, probably. I think that's everything.
Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Yay, that's an A-OK for the investigation here. End investigation. Finished! And then, yeah, the next is a museum, where the Phantom Thieves have visited, maybe.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
Yeah, solve
It's
it,
unfit for one
Halara.
to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride,
Sorry, I keep yawning,
please
Jesus.
Figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
Mm-hmm.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Indeed.
Wait!
And since this episode is going on a little long, we'll investigate the next crime scene in the next episode. So, thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.